The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
2022 Boston Red Sox.
Just about set to go now. Pitching in our game today, Pedro Martinez.
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
Ready for action from Fenway Park. And the batter now, Randy Arozarena. 3-2 now. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Righty delivers. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And down on strikes. And now one away.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Here's Wander Franco. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's going to be Brandon Lowe. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Captain.
And a pitch. The punch out there, 2 gone.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Now it's Austin Meadows. Out towards right center field. Hernandez on the move. Puts the squeeze on it, and that'll do it. 1 left for Tampa, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Boston. And starting this one is Corey Kluber.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Alex Verdugo. And the right-hander's 3-1. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. It just got out of here. His first homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Jimmy Fox now at the plate. Big time power.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swings and misses, and there's one down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next to hit, David Ortiz. Next offering is downstairs. Still only one out here in the inning. Three-two on the way. This one in the air center field. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there are two down.
Batting fifth.
Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Red Sox already leading. The next pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. When you look at Sander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine.
And the pitch. In the air, right field. Margot has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. That is the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run, and it's 2-zip. Back here at Fenway as we go to the second, and here's the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. And here it comes. And a count 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Stays alive. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind to the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Yandy Diaz now.
The third baseman, number 2.
One down, base is empty.
Diaz.
That one misses. Ball 2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And a swing and a miss, and that'll do it.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back inside Fenway Park. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. Talking about Martinez, he's one of the best fastball hitters in the game.
Yeah, some guys are concerned about velocity, but he embraces it.
Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting 7, the second baseman,
Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Story.
Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
On a line out towards center. And Story is out. And there's 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Christian.
And now it's Christian Vasquez. One, 2 now. Towards first. Choi picks it up. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Boston, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here in Boston, now at the plate, Manuel Margot. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here comes the pitch. Stays alive. And a pitch. Foul ball there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Nobody out, runner at first. got him. One away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Margot runs. Pitches low. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And the 3-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Here at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Kike Hernandez. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. And a ball evens the count. The pitch. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On a line, base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And next for the Red Sox, Wade Boggs. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And a 1-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next offering upstairs. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. Slapped foul. The kick, the 3-2. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. How about that double play?
The center fielder, number 99, Allen. Verdugo.
And now the center fielder, Alex Verdugo. He's already homered in this one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
And a 1-2 again. And that skips in the dirt. Here's the 2-2. And misses inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Rips that one to right. Margot makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Fenway Park, now batting Wander Franco. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Man at second.
I got to count 2-2.
That's inside.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here is Austin Meadows. Left-hand batter waits. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
First and second, 1 out. Ji-Man Choi next to hit for the Rays.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Three-two. Right side. Hernandez pulls that one down. Runner tags up for third. Franco on his way home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. The Rays strand just the one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back now at Fenway, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jimmy Fox. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Banks off the wall. Kiermaier throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Still stepping in for Boston, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. And that one hammered. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Two and 2. Stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Xander Bogaerts a little frustrated. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate.
Both you and I know how much attention to detail that J.D. Martinez pays. Kind of makes me think of Albert Pujols, who has been called the machine at times during his career. I'd venture to say you can put J.D. Martinez in that same category, at least the way he approaches his craft.
And the righty deals.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. To the right side. Choi takes it to the bag, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. And the Red Sox leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back here at Fenway Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. Here's a 1-1. Chop back up the middle. Story sends it over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia next to hit for the Rays.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And a count 1 and 2. The pitch. And a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Off the mark there. And it's 2 and 2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it, flips it behind his back. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
The right fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Manuel Margot. 1-2 to Margot. Hit weakly on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. Rays retired in order. Down in order go the Rays. And they're down 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's Trevor Story now. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. Now this down the right field line. Fair ball, should be extra bases. The throw into second, not in time. He's got a double.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter, 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. 2-2. And there's a base hit to right field. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now the right fielder, Enrique Hernandez. And he's already singled in this game. Here's a 1-1.
That's in.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 3. Bullpen activity starting up now. Ryan Thompson getting ready to go. Whistler warming up as well. Late swing fouled off. And a pitch. And he walked him.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
The batter, the third baseman,
Wade Boggs now.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Story at third. Vasquez over at second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And gone. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
Now on the bump, Josh Fleming. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now Alex Verdugo. Next pitch is downstairs.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Stays alive. Next pitch is popped up. Choi in position. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 34, David Ortiz.
Now here is David Ortiz. One now. And it's fouled away. This one lifted in the air, left field. Meadows drifts towards it and makes the grab. And that is that. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back in Boston, here's a speed threat, Kevin Kiermaier.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. And he deals. That misses, and the count is 2-2. And a pitch. That one off the mark, and it's a full count. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And stepping in for the Rays, Wander Franco. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. Franco gone on the play. That's out number 3. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Red Sox 6, the Rays 9. Back here at Fenway, here's Xander Bogaerts. The wind and the pitch. And a count 1-2. And here it comes. And now 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Softly hit to third. Diaz handles the chance in plenty of time to first. Bogarts retired.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And Martinez. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. That hits the dirt. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Bounced up the middle. And Martinez is out.
Now batting, second baseman, Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
2 outs. On the ground, out to short. Franco on to first. Inning over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it though 6-0. Back here in Boston, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
Next offering upstairs. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So, man aboard. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. Here comes the pitch. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Lowe on at first, nobody out. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Next pitch way upstairs. Popped in the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
And now the hitter, Ji-Man Choi.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Hits the fence. Fox with a relay throw, and he's in there as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. The 1-1. And now 1-2. Runner on at third, one gone. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2. Popped up first base side. Hernandez on his way in. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. A run comes in the play.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Man at second with one away, and here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
The right fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
Manuel Margot up to the plate. The 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Brazier preparing to come on if needed. Strom, the lefty, warming up as well. Two now. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Red Sox 6, the Rays 2. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Christian Vasquez. The 3-1. On the ground right side, and foul ball. And the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one hammered left field. And out of here. He powers that one out to left, and they add a run. It's 7-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's the right fielder, Enrique Hernandez. Swing and a slow roller. Throw over to Choi, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Wade.
Now here is Wade Boggs. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it hits the fence.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Alex Verdugo.
Man at first with one gone. And here is Alex Verdugo. He's already homered in this game. At the belt and fires. That's down and in. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
That's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was a moonshot. His first homer of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Rays, they go to the bullpen. Ryan Thompson, he comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Thompson.
So now the DH spot, David Ortiz. And a pitch.
3-2.
And there's ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Now batting.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Righty delivers.
I got 2-1 to count.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Ortiz, the base runner at first with 1 out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Slow roller to third. Diaz handles. Slings it across, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 10-2 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
1-2 here. Liner snagged at first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
And next is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. Kicks and fires. Rolled over to third. They get the out on Arozarena.
Now batting, shortstop, Wander Franco.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Wander Franco. Up the middle, Bogaerts handles the chance. The throw to first. And that is that. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. And the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. Welcome back. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Trevor Story. Next offering is fouled back.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Mejia down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So here's Christian Vasquez. The pitch. And downstairs. Righty to the plate. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Number 5.
Enrique Hernandez up next for the Red Sox.
Hernandez.
Right-hander kicks, deals up the middle, and that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
Well, that'll make you feel
now
good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and stepping in for Boston, Wade Boggs. Oh, great stop. The throw over to Lau. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dived to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Alex Verdugo up next for the Red Sox. And a 1-1. High in the air, out to right. Margot on the move as he glides back. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Boston strands a pair, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Strong.
Number 55.
And a healthy-sized lead for him to go to work with. Lau at the plate. The pitch. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the lefty. And he chases that one. And 1 away. Austin Meadows now.
Left fielder, Austin Meadows.
Ground ball right side. Bogarts fields it cleanly. Off balance throw in time. Fine play in the hole for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
G-Man Choi next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 10 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.